Hey guys, and welcome back, and thank you for following along as we restore this DB7 barn find. Now, you guys might remember that we have taken care of all the mold on the inside. I didn't have the top down at the time, but we finally got it down. Now, this rear quarter window did not go down, and I think it's a relay, but that's something that we're going to have to tackle as well. I still have to take the seats out and do a shampoo of the carpet and just make sure that it's a full clean on the interior so we have no mold left at all. Now, today we're going to start it for the very first time, so hopefully that goes well. We do need to go into the shop and make sure that that is cleared out and the rack is ready for this to be put on. There is something in there that I want to show you that I'm not happy about, but we'll get to that in a minute. All right, guys, stay tuned.
Hey guys, John Engel here, and I've got some great news. Today we're going to fix that by installing a brand new double din. So today we're going to do an oil change and replace those.
First things first, we've got to get the Bentley and the Corvette out of here so that we can put the Aston on the lift. But this is what I was talking about. The Bentley has a little scratch on her that when I pull her out, I'm going to show you and explain what happened. Poor girl. All right, guys, so you can see that this was hit on the side here, and they hit the whole rim as well. It's not the worst damage in the world, but it is causing a lot of issues. I've contacted Bentley of Atlanta. They are working on getting me an estimate on how much this is going to cost, but it was not my fault. And realistically, what happened is the driver that was coming alongside of me, I was in the right lane, they were in the left, did not see me and veered right into me and hit me. Of course, it's the one time that I'm driving the Bentley and not another car, but yes, I am totally not happy to have this on the Bentley. All right, so this is a big moment. The first start, we don't know if it will even start. We do know that there's oil. We know that there's no coolant. So I only have a short amount of time to be able to take this out of the garage, put it on the lift. We can look at everything underneath. We can do an oil change and we can figure out where the leak in the coolant is, but it has to start first. And well, I guess the only thing to do is give it a try. I know it has power because I just charged it, so that's all good. Oh boy, all right. Those wipers keep getting hit on, I swear. Okay, so dinging, it's got every light on. I don't know what that means. I'm a little nervous. All right, 1, 2. I got the parking brake on. All right, that's off. I've got no coolant in here, so that's good. All right, let's put her in the shop. I can't believe it. It started right up. In drive. Oh, she is driving. Brakes do feel a little squishy. But she, oh gosh, she smells like old gas. I should have checked that. Didn't even think about it. Let's just get her up. We can do a lot once we get her in the air. Shifts very nicely. That's always a good start. I definitely don't want to hit it against the wall. Can't see anything out of this dirty window. Please don't scrape. We are lined up for a new life here. No scraping, that's always good. Come on, baby, you can do it. Good girl. Just keep straight. Okay, keep straight, baby girl. Keep straight. Oh yeah, you're a good girl. Who's a good girl? All right, let's see if that is good where she is. We made it onto the ramps. God, she is a good-looking car. I will tell you. All right, let me close this garage and keep the air in because this is air conditioned. We can go and put her up in the air and see what's going to happen. These are the make it break it times. It did start and started super easily. I love that. Let's put her in the air. That one little winglet. Everything's been going, I mean, look, if you're going to have an issue, the winglet's the issue to have. All All right, so right off the bat, lots of cobwebs. There's even, well, there was a spider. Maybe he left. No, there's one. Look, there's one. There's another. Oh, I just touched it. That's great. All right, let's go under here and look around. So Aston Martins of this era are known for rust issues. So we're looking to see if we have anything bad. Right now, I'm only seeing normal surface level rust. Everything in there is looking about how you would expect it to. There's the muffler. Let's keep going. All of this is looking good. That isolating mount is still there. That's all just, that's not rust, that is dirt, I believe. Over here, we can see that at one point, somebody did do some jacking and kind of put a hole in there. That's not where you want it. Motor mounts, looking okay. They're not collapsed on either side. So that's good. Oh, that's nice. Look at this. It's a Jaguar steering rack. That's very good. Not a whole lot of oil on the bottom. There is a little residual there. More spiders, and also an Aston Martin oil filter, which is usually a good sign. This whole bottom carriage just needs to be cleaned, pressure washed. I think a lot of this will come off, and then some of the surface level rust we can just get rid of and clean up. Ultimately, though, she looks pretty good. Not too upset with this.
All right, that's a little better. Now we can do an oil change. We got to get some of this stuff done because I want to get this down and actually worked on. I want to get it driving. I want to see how I like it and want to actually be able to use it. I'm tired of it being sitting up here. All right, to the oil change. All right, so good news is this is only hand tight. That'll come off pretty easy. I don't have a socket that big, but I do have this locking crescent wrench, and it works. So we got that loosened. Now we need some way to drain the oil. Now this isn't in my shop upstairs. This is the shop downstairs, and I usually don't use this for oil changes, but today we're gonna do something very stupid because, well, I just find that that's gonna be the best thing to do, something stupid. All right, as you can see, I put an oil pan up there on the plastic tray. I hope that plastic tray can support all of the oil that's going to come out of here. If not, we're gonna have a mess. But this is the best I can come up with right now, so let's just take this off. That is a massive bolt. I believe it's a brass bolt. I mean, it's a nice bolt, but dang. Do we need a bolt that big? I mean, is this what we want? I will tell you, it's draining oil and so far it hasn't broken. Do you guys see this thing coming down? This is interesting. I know better. I should know better. I feel like it's bowing, but I don't know. I feel like I should just keep support under it. All right, good news, all the oil's out. I put the plug back in, I'll have to tighten that down. Now we can take this off, which thankfully is not on there too tight. I'm gonna hold this for now. Come on, how many threads are on this? All right, there we go. That went in the hole, the abyss. I do want to say that Aston Martin actually did their oil change nicely. Plug right there, filter right here. I mean, you can literally, one of the easiest ones I've ever seen on a car to get to. All right, let's put this filter on here. I do like that it goes very nicely. Yes, I got a Bosch. It is a quality filter. However, I did not go with the Aston Martin one. Why, you might ask? Well, it was like $100. And I thought that was a little bit ridiculous. So I just cross-referenced and went with the Bosch. So the good news is we just got to fill this up. I believe this one takes about 8 quarts, 8.5 maybe. I'm going to put this full one in there, and then I will check the dipstick just to make sure. But I'm not going to make you watch as I fill up oil. I am going to use a funnel, though, because I don't want to get it everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. But basically, the half mark is right there. We're just below the half. I'm going to top it off with just a splash more oil, and then I'm just going to leave it because I know it'll be good. Seeing that we're having so much fun today, I thought that we'd try to figure out where a leak is coming from in our radiator system. Now, to do that, there are two areas that I was confused about. One, you got to take this little plastic piece off. That's no problem. Here's where the coolant goes. And if you can see this one over here, this is where your intercooler coolant goes. So they've got two different systems for that. Basically, just going to add distilled water into our radiator system and see if anything leaks out. I don't know how much we're going to add. We're just going to add until we hear something. So, oh, here we go with no funnel again. You know, why not be smarter than the... Well, I hear something now. Let's go check over here. Oh, over here. All right, guys, we're figuring some stuff out. Oh yeah, you can definitely see without even the light. Okay, so we now know it's coming from there. Good. Good, 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 good. I think it's filling up my pan below, hopefully. Yep, so that's good too. We'll just let it fill it up. The most it can fill up, I would think, is about a half a gallon, seeing that that's how much we put in. All right, guys, I want to show you some of these relays in the Aston. Now, remember, I was having a problem with the right hand down on the quarter window, and these relays are what control those windows. So if you're looking for the right hand down, it is this one, and if you're looking for the right hand up, it's this one. So I was able to play with those enough, and I think what happened is one was sticking because I was able to move them around and I got the quarter window down, which is amazing. Now, I went to go ahead and put the top back up so I could get this thing ready for a wash and a vacuum and everything to get her clean, and the battery is dead again. Now, I do want to take a minute to tell you every one of you need one of these. Now, this is a unit that has been with me for a little while now, and I've been using it, and it has saved me in a pinch so many times. I will tell you, this is so nice to have. Every car guy needs one of these. All you do is turn it on. I've got 98%. Open the little bag. Grab the clips out of it. On the side here, you can see. Just open that and stick your clips in. Just like that, I'm ready to go. Now, I can come over here to the battery. I do want to make sure that you put the negative on the negative and the positive on the positive. Turn it back on, and it is ready to go. You can hear it clicking, which lets you know that it's giving power to that battery, and you can see the voltage is going down a little bit to make sure. I can now go start my vehicle, and I'm ready to go. All right, guys, you saw me using the Andeman on the Aston Martin. This thing works out well. It's got a lot of features to this. So not only will this jumpstart your car, it's got a flashlight option so that you can turn that on as well. And that way it'll help you at nighttime if you ever need to see what you're doing. Obviously, it tells you the percentage of the battery that is left in there, and it shows you that you can use this as a charging port for any electronic device. It's got USB-C and then two different types of USB. One is a 2 amp and one is a 3 amp. Both of them are 5 volts, so you've got a lot of different charging options there. So I'm going to show you on the back right here. This is 20,000 milliamps. So this will be able to charge a lot of devices for you if you want to use it that way. Comes with everything you see here. You get your carrying case, which makes it easy. Everything goes in here. Just put it in the back of your car and you're done. You get the actual unit itself, the jumper cables, and the power supply so that you can charge it up. Anyway, guys, visit my description below. We've got a sale going on these, and you can pick one up today. It is really worth the money, and these are an inexpensive way to save you time, energy, and money in the long run. Get one of these. All right, so we've got the jump pack on her, and this is how easy it'll start now, I hope. Starts up like a charm every time. Let's go ahead and put the top up, and that way we can go ahead and get ready for our next video where we're going to be doing the first detail on this car in years. Look at that, both quarter windows are going up, the top is going up. All right guys, so we've got the Aston up and running, which is great. We did get the quarter window down, which is awesome. We did an oil change, visually inspected everything. We did find out where the leak on the radiator is, which is still something that we have to fix. So it is getting time to be able to wash this car. So in our next episode, you're gonna see this go from a barn find to looking like the gem that she is. All right guys, hopefully you've liked this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned.